Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Chronic Pain Show 301. Hello there, IVATOPIA here. Longest time, he should be SupernovaTiffy, but once again, she's late, so we can have it of this. And Tina, Law's coming out here. What's this about? Oh, she's got the mic, and apparently she's asking to be turned on.
Tonight's the night that I do the draw for Happy Man and Ivan Reaver's title opportunity. On the request for Ivan Reaver, I put it off until the last pay-per-view, but unfortunately I can't put it off anymore, even though I've argued that he's injured. So here it is. I've got the titles mixed up here. I want you to put your hand in here, IVATOPIA, and tell me the name, please.
Oh, awesome. Let me get my hands in here. Okay. The name of the title will be the Undisputed IWD World Championship Belt.
Alrighty then. It's the world title. And I asked Ivan and Happy Man what they would do if one of them popped up. It was before the injury grant, but they both stated they would face for the opportunity. And I'm calling that match now. So Happy Man, get your butt out here now. Unfortunately, it's going to be an easy count-out victory for you. So congratulations.
Whoa, look at the opening credits now. Well, hello there. Welcome to IVATOPIA'S Wrestling Nomination. This is Chronic Pain Show 301. The game is Pro Wrestling X, currently in early access on Steam, where you can buy it. As you can see by the link on the screen, me, IVATOPIA, and my wife, who is going to be helping out with this, has nothing to do with the game other than buying it and playing it and enjoying it. Same goes for any Fight Pro Wrestling World gameplay that might be used in this video. The link for them is also from Steam above them. And also, I would like to add, the opening music you can hear right now is from the title screen from the Pro Wrestling X game itself, as well as being written by Douglas Patrick. Check out his YouTube and hope you enjoy the show. So as we now know, it's going to be Happy Man versus Ivan Reaver, but he's still in hospital, so it's going to be count-out victory, obviously. We've got Striker taking on Grimho tonight in Steel Cage. Following that, we have none other than Dane taking on Okada. Oh, I didn't think this match would be happening. Wow, we'll talk about it in a minute. And we got, of course, Jess. If she loses, she's 5. We don't lose her opponent is in the main event. So the ref's going to ring the bell. It's all underway.
Well, it's going to be an easy match.
Oh yeah, the ref's going to... There we go, they get a count. I wonder if she's going to count to 10 or she's going to give us a 20 count.
I'm not entirely sure.
Well, we find out if it's 10, it's over, or she's going to go 20. I guess why we go through this. As I was talking about earlier, when Okada was supposed to take on Dane, that match shouldn't be happening because Okada was only going to do these matches if the stipulation to Striker was still in play. And Striker had to basically win, he lost, so Okada didn't even have to be here. So I wonder how they wrangled him showing up to take on Dane.
I'm not entirely sure.
17, 18, and 19, and here is the new... What the? Striker just threw out the rest of the count!
Striker even in there?
I don't know, he's one of the bosses.
He's not part of the match.
Well, he broke the count up.
Doesn't matter if he's a boss or not, he shouldn't be there. Somebody needs to remove him immediately.
Well, Happy Man has been screwing Striker over left, right, and centre. He took... Didn't he? He even got them buddies together, them rookies in the pay-per-view kept going after him. He had like them 3 people. What was it? Happy, I forgot their names. Happy Face.
Happy Face.
Happy Hair, wasn't it? And stuff, and Red Man, and that was it. Hair
Oh my
Man.
god, all those
20!
were happy.
You got counted out! Holy fudge!
So who won? Wow, that was unexpected. Anyway, luckily for
always trying to ride my coattails to fame, are you, Striker? That is why you just came out here and cost me my rightful world title spot. Well, guess what? I am smarter than you and every person here. And that is why you signed this contract that I had pre-prepared. I was going to get you to sign before I realized my opportunity was now. But you avoided that, and for that reason, you will sign this contract. And if you don't, you will not see Okada wrestling tonight. You will not have your stipulation. That's right, he signed it. Why do you think he's here? I'm putting it down now. Get your ass out here. Sign that contract. Then Okada will wrestle. You get your stipulations at the next pay-per-view. And we are all on. Happy days to me, sad days to you, you scumbag, pathetic loser who is not even worth a dime, a penny, a piece of crap on my shoe. But I'm annoyed, I'm angry, I know you won't sign it, shoot, I'm a coward as I leave. So I will let you sign it.
Wow. Happy's just gone out through the crowd. Here comes Striker.
Boy, this is gonna end badly, isn't it?
This contract's in front of us. He
I'm
put
a
it
damn
down.
coward, am I? You're the one who's ran as soon as I came out. Give me that contract, let me sign it. There. After I go and beat Okada, it's me and you.
Well, that's all good now that you've sorted out that little spat now. But before the rude interruption by Happy Man, I was gonna state there was a stipulation in the contract. If the match becomes null or void, hence a double DQ, a double countout. In other words, you have 6 months. Ivan and Happy both have title shots. They just have to use it within the next 6 months.
Wow, we're just talking about him. Hairman.
Here.
Is it Hairman?
No, that's Happy with the wig.
No, he's one of the people who's talking to Happy. It's Hairman.
Happy Man with the wig.
We saw Happy Man go through the crowd. He came from the back.
It's Happy Man with the wig.
That's Hairman. Can you see the difference? This guy's got hair. Happy Man doesn't have hair.
It's a wig.
But anyway, the big news, as we just found out by you, Striker thought he just cost the match and the title opportunity to Happy Man. He inadvertently just gave him the title shot and Ivan. But obviously, we know Ivan's injured. We don't know if he's coming back. Hopefully, he will. But they've both got 6 months to use a title shot. I'm assuming that's a title shot when they want each at that point, within 6 months. Wow. And now Hairman's in there, taking it to Striker.
Happy Man.
Oh, here's Bryce, the worst. What's he doing here? What's this about? What's he doing? Is he going to
help?
Is he going to Hairman? Going to Showstopper?
Or both.
Oh, he's helping Hairman. Hairman's got a friend.
Hairman is happy.
We know Happy Man and Bryce don't get along, but apparently Hairman does. Look at Hairman directing the traffic with Bryce.
You mean Happy?
No, Happy Man, we talk, go for the crowd. Tina, I know if he was pregnant and that, so you get pregnancy brain, but the two people.
Are you telling me that he doesn't look like Happy? Are you telling me that they don't look alike? What are they, twins?
No, look at the hair.
Oh my god. If you shaved his head, he'd be happy.
I don't think so. I think he'd be very sad if he shaved his head. Look at that luscious set of hair he's got. Come on.
It's a wig, idiot.
Don't be mean. I'm the father of your kid. I'm not an idiot. Oh, beautiful elbow there by Bryce. Look at directing traffic. Hairman.
That was directing traffic, and that's Happy.
That's Hairman.
It's Happy Man.
Oh, looks like Bryce is leaving now. And what the? So he's back in a bra? I thought did you see them two looks they gave each other then? I thought them two got on with each other.
Why is she out here in...
Whoa, she got a Hairman! Wow.
1, 2. Pretty sure it was 30, but anyway.
Not a match, is it? Oh, look at this! Oh! Double team! Hey, come on, is it me? They look a lot bigger. Oh, well, I'm assuming she's breastfeeding. We haven't seen her since the pregnancy. Oh, the double teaming.
Do you remember everything now?
What? No?
Don't understand how you don't.
Because my brain got walloped by grasshopper, wasn't it? Oh, it's whipping Hairman. Oh,
Happy
beautiful
Man.
move. No, Hairman. Happy Man went for the crowd.
What goes on in your brain?
A lot of stuff. Oh, there goes Zoe. Nice seeing her again. Hairman's for the crowd.
Wow, the opening match is a Striker versus Grimhold in a cage. Get Grimhold out and lower that cage. Oh, my phone's going off. What's it? There's a message from Happy Man. Wow, it's sending a lot of attachments. I need to look at these.
Oh, yeah, interesting.
What are you looking at? You're supposed to be focused.
I know, but this looks important.
What is it?
Let me digest this, and I can tell you.
Let me see.
Not yet. This is after. Oh, we got Grimhold coming out, and of course Grimhold pre-recording the back. Let go to him early tonight. Let go to him now. There's a lot to digest here. Here's Grimhold. Let's do it now.
I've been paid big bucks today to hurt you in that ring, Striker. Inside that steel cage. Thank you, Happy Man. So it's nothing personal, just business, and it's gonna be grim for you tonight.
Come on.
You focus on the match for a moment. This is important.
Rude. Who do you think's gonna win?
I would go with Striker, except for he just had the snot being out, so I'm going to go with Grimhold. Anyway, this says it's important. I've got to announce some of this later. Let me get through this.
What are you announcing?
I don't know. Let me read it. Can you call in the match for me? Sheesh.
Hired announcer doing executive decision now. You're out here in this place to SupernovaTiffy. Call the match.
And there goes Grimhold trying to climb out, which he's not going to do because there's Striker right behind him. I don't understand why people think that they can just climb out in 2 seconds.
Well, technically, Striker's just been beaten down, so absolutely I can see why Grimhold would think at that point. But aside the point, anyway, I gotta read this. Beautiful moonsault. I need you to call the match for me.
I had to yawn!
Ay, caramba, I can't get help you. SupernovaTiffy's still not out here, and you're out here yawning. Ay, caramba.
Well, excuse me for being exhausted carrying your child. Or did you forget that little detail?
Well, I forget that we never did anything, but obviously at the same time, you said it's mine, so obviously you said the DNA test will be ready for when it's born, to make sure.
Yeah, because I'm not going to risk my child's life doing it beforehand.
So assuming you're telling the truth in that, then thank you for doing that, I guess. Even though apparently as you manipulated me, but that's beside the point. Call the match, I'm trying to read this.
You're so annoying. Okay, this baby looks more like me than you, and acts more like me than you. I forbid it doesn't have brains like you.
Why? It would be a genius to have brains like me. It was like, you're distracting me. Don't cover this.
And Striker just had Grimhold pinned against the corner. And is he going to make him go back in the corner? No, he did a line salt. Ew, and Grimhold did an RKO out of nowhere. Come on, Grimhold. Everyone knows you're going to win this. Oh, and he's doing a moonsault. And he gets him.
Well, technically, remember, he's been paid by a happy man to hurt him, so he's probably prolong this match too, if he can.
Oh, that's true. I forgot about that.
Oh, getting word from the back. Bryce, the best, is in the back. We just go to him now.
Why?
Guess find out what he just did, I guess. We'll go to him now. I'm Bryce the best. So you didn't even tell me you're coming back. And after I just went out there, helped Happy beat the snot out of that smug git known as Striker, you came out there and did my work. What the hell was that about?
Well, you know how we had a friendship? Well, since I've been gone, I've heard some of the stuff you've been saying to the people in the back about me. And how supposedly I'm your little plaything. And you have me on speed dial to come satisfy you. That is not on. I have never touched you, nor would I ever, in that way. I've been at home looking after my newborn baby. That's not how a friend treats a friend. So me, you, friendship, relationship, your little group, it's over. And I was in the back, getting ready to come out here and tell you that. And then I saw what was happening on TV and thought, you gotta be kidding me. Hence why I'm in a bra. I didn't have a time to get fully dressed. Because I thought, opportunity, let's do it now. Why do you think when I passed you, that I gave you that dirty look? I was out there, not specifically to beat Happy up, but to show you that you don't treat your friends the way you treated me.
Wow, what's your about being a happy man? Just beat hair man up. Oh, come on.
She beat Happy.
And since I'm back, I'm gonna put everybody on notice, especially the women's champion, Sabrina Violet. I want you at Carnage, unless you're chicken.
Wow, she's challenged Sabrina and she's stomping a mud hole in Bryce. Wow.
I'm the only one that thinks that's hair, man.
No, I don't think. I know it is.
How many kids do you have now?
Again, I've got to confirm a few, like yours when it comes out with the DNA and a few others, so I don't actually know.
That's pretty sad.
Again, lost 2 years of memory. 2 years are gone. Apparently a lot happened in that 2 years.
Obviously.
Anyway, where was I? You're calling the match. I'm trying to go for this stuff. This juicy.
I want to know what's going on. I want to see the juicy
I'm
bits.
going to be announcing it once I get the understanding of this.
You're no fun. Grimhold's gonna win anyways. Let's just skip to the end of it. There was Pele kicked by Striker, and Grimhold's coughing up blood. Don't know why. And Grimhold's trying to climb out. Again, don't know why. Striker's literally right there, and he's bowing and being disrespectful because he is going to do that. And there goes Grimhold flying. As he lands on the other side of the ring. And Striker's going to now proceed to climb out. Or at least try to. Let's see if he makes it, shall we? Oh. He might if Grimhold doesn't get up. One leg.
What's happening?
What? No, Striker decided he wanted to try and do a move and he fell.
No, he did fully got knocked off. I saw Grimhold then. Wow. What a move. Okay, I've got to keep doing this. I'm almost done with this, I think. Oh, wait, there's a pin, there's a pin.
1,
One.
2.
Ah, no, not quite. Okay. Let me get back to this. There's so much stuff here.
Oh my god, just show me!
Someone's got to call the match.
Oh my god, you're being rude.
I know, but head announcer.
Yeah, head announcer's supposed to announce.
Executive decision. You call the match. I would be asked to SupernovaTiffy, but she's not here again.
And Striker's trying to climb, and there he goes. This Grimhold stopped him. Where is she, anyways?
I don't know. She's normally doing legendary training with Theodore, so that's probably what she's doing. She's getting really gets into that legendary training, and it keeps coming late. She's
And Grimhold's trying
starting
to
really know
out,
your
Striker
sister about that
stops
situation.
him.
But then again, like, Susan didn't get along with you or your sister at all, does she? So she had a thing against you the minute you took over. Oh, wait, we gotta see. Striker's climbing.
1.
Oh, he's not. He's looking back at him. Oh, he's going high.
Why? He could have won this twice now.
Holy fudge! Oh, I think his foot hit him in the face. But I think
That did more damage to him than
Yeah.
it did Grimhold.
Grimhold's mask kind of ricocheted it. Wow. He's staring down and spitting blood over him. Okay, anyway, I'm almost done with this. There's a little bit more here.
And Grimhold's kicking, and oh, he took him down. What's he doing?
Wow, I've got to stop here, people. I've been looking through these, basically the parts of the contract Striker's just signed. And the stipulations here, starting tomorrow, Striker will not be allowed to put a single finger to physically attack in any way Happy Man without it being an official match, or else he avoids the contract. Wow. There's also more details here. If Striker wins, he will advance the next pay-per-view for the best in the world. That was obviously one of Striker's original stipulations. If Kenny wins, he will advance the next pay-per-view for the best in the world. If Okada wins, he will advance the next pay-per-view for the best in the world. But this is where it gets interesting. If Happy Man wins, he will advance. But if Striker or Okada have won, in other words, one of them's going to win, they get happy after they have competed and won. If they lose, it's void. At the next 3 pay-per-views against opponents, and he's put of my choosing, so of Happy Man's choosing. Assuming you don't have a match scheduled, and as long as you win them, you would face Happy Man for the best in the world. If you lose, I will be declared the best in the world. So let me get this straight. Striker wins, Okada, it doesn't matter who. We don't get the best in the world the following pay-per-view now. It's going to be Happy picks somebody versus them. And if they lose, Happy declares the best in the world, he won't even in the match. They've got to get three pay-per-views, then they get Happy. And also, any matches officially made that involves Happy Man and Striker by the owners, with his contract states he has the right to refuse the match. He does not have to accept a match with Striker, only if Striker gets through this setup, basically. Wow.
Oh, wow. I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing.
Apparently, I just realised there's some more pages to this.
More?
Yeah, keep calling, I've got to go through this.
Oh, good
Tell me what
Lord.
you think in that situation and what's happening in the ring. Holy fudge.
I don't know. What do you think, real quick, about what you just read?
Well, I just said to. I think Happy Man has designed this around him. Basically, he can easily be classed as best in the world without ever facing Striker or Okada. If basically they fail one of his matches.
Really, truly the best in the world, then?
Well, that's what Okada's agreed to, and so has Happy Man's agreed to. Sorry, Striker's agreed to.
I mean, I feel like you can't say you're the best in the world.
They've signed it, they've agreed to it. Striker did not read this fully.
Or he didn't think that Happy would...
Well, he did rush him. We would have got the Okada match if he didn't sign right now. And that's coming up after this match. So he had a match and then we got Okada.
Is he finally gonna win?
Oh, looks like he is. So he had to sign it now or else... Like, when he had time to read it, he's in this match and Okada's match is next, if I'm not mistaken.
Don't go back up. Just go down and end the match.
So he signed it to make sure we had Okada and so we get on with his own match. So Happy basically bamboozled him, I think.
Doesn't surprise me if Happy won, but actually...
And then Striker won his match. Wonder if you heard what I was saying before as we go through the match replays. Talk us through these.
And there goes Stryker as he tries to jump off, but unfortunately Grimhold hits the bar and he falls. Horribly. Surprised he didn't break anything. And Grimhold tries to pin him. 1, 2, and he kicks out. I'm actually really surprised that Stryker won this match. And there goes another time where he made it to the top and decided that he wanted to jump off instead of winning the match. And Grimhold was almost to the top, and Stryker said, no, 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 you go back down, and he did. And this is where Stryker was climbing, and he won. What did you think of the match? Oh wait, you didn't watch it, did you? Because you were too busy playing on your phone.
No, this is important stuff.
You're supposed to be the head announcer, but you're not head announcing.
1 second.
Where are you going?
Oh, sorry to take the time up here, but me and Cindy have an announcement for you all. I've been carefully looking at you and the other women who qualified before I pick who is my superstar.
Great. Now what's this announcement? Or did he officially pick her yet? I'm not entirely sure. Maybe this is him officially picking her as his person. Or maybe she's pregnant with his kid too. I mean, nothing's gonna surprise me at this point. Not when it comes to him.
And I've decided, you Cindy, you have... What the hell?
I definitely thought he was gonna say you're my next baby mama. And who is this? What is the shenanigans going on? Maybe she wants to be the next baby mama and she's like, no, Cindy, you can't be it. I want to be it. Oh? Did she tap? Did Cindy tap? Well, I guess there goes Cindy's chances. But that new girl's cute and she's getting the job done. I don't get the shoes though. They look like genie shoes. Your toes aren't pointed that way, honey. You shouldn't have shoes that way. I like her style too. And there she goes throwing Cindy out. So hopefully IVATOPIA didn't sign Cindy's contract because she's not the best. But this new girl.
You need to pick somebody, don't you? So I decided to put myself forward. And I'm better in every way than this bitch, Cindy. So you better pick me if you want to succeed.
Wow, Cindy, you okay? Can we get some medical attention out here? I guess I have more thinking to do before I do my announcement then. Wow, that was impressive. Medical attention, please.
And the matches are going to get underway. Dane versus Okada. And of course, Ruthless is on the ringside supporting her man. As they take their time walking down.
That damn Tubbs group. I can't believe they did what they did, ganging up on me like that. You know what? I'm the legendary tier. They have no right. I should be going to Kronic to face for the World Championship belt in a legendary match. I'm defending my Stream Fighter Championship. But it's not going to happen because of them. I can't... Oh God. I'm sorry. I didn't... I kind of took that out on you, didn't I? You okay?
Oh my God. Oh, wow. Yeah. You've never... Wow. You've never been that hard before. Wow. Oh my God, I can barely walk out. Oh, what? Why is the camera on? That was the most extreme legendary training I've ever taken. What the? Oh, I'm late. Excuse. I've got to get to the ringside. Oh God, I can't walk. Oh.
Yeah, legendary training. It was a little more extreme than normal. My annoyance with the situation with Grasshopper and Tops, but it's gonna make her more legendary, faster. Okay.
You get to the ringside now, or big fine's coming too, so get out there now, bitch. As for you, Theodore, I approve. Excuse me, ugh. Don't touch me or you're fine, bitch.
Now get out there and do your job.
Oh,
Wow.
wow.
How come she looks just hobbling? Oh, there must have been some stream legendary training today.
Sounds like it.
Definitely. She's got the title on. Why has he put the title on her?
Maybe so she knows what it's like to actually have one.
Well, she used to be a women's champ, but yeah.
Yeah, how many years ago was that?
Yeah, I see your point, but again, that's a legendary title now because Theodore's got it, so I guess it's
What?
see yourself as legendary, so you wear a legendary title, I guess.
Please.
Such a good trainer, it is.
She'll never be legendary, doesn't matter how many times he helps her.
Well, there she comes.
I can't. I need a seat. Oh God. Why is there no spare seats? I'll go from over here. No, IVATOPIA, move.
I'm moving ahead of the announcers, the head announcer seat.
What the? Okay, you over here. Over at the announce table. Seat. I need a seat. I need to sit down now. Oh God. Seriously? Why is there no spare seats? Tina, move, please. Sorry, I'm pregnant here. No, I need to sit down. I'm so sore. IVATOPIA. Best friend, please just let me have a seat. Or something. Come on.
Wow, you are red. Just wait there. We have a card to take it on Dane next, and security guy, that spare seat over there, can you bring that to us, please? Thank you. Like it's my chance, shall we?
Oh, ow.
Well, watch over there, I can remember.
It hurts so bad.
Oh, Dane just took a card's head off. Good move by Dane.
I can't focus. It hurts.
Oh, caramba. It sounds like the train's really tough.
It's so tough. Ow. It's so good. So very good.
Oh, I bet. That's how you get to wear his title. I caramba.
Well, no. Everybody but IVATOPIA knows what you were doing.
What? I know what you're doing. You're taking some legendary training in the back.
Yeah, She's really taken some legendary training by the looks of it.
Yeah, definitely. Look how sore she looks. Like, even the back time she sat down
Really
there was,
putting her to it.
it was really red for some reasons. I don't know how that happens.
So sore.
This is a good match, but I've got to check out some more of this stuff in this contract, though.
Check out what stuff is the contract.
Oh, we're going to Dane in the back. Tina, explain to why we go to Dane. Here we go. Here's Dane. No offense to you, Gary, but this could be the biggest match of my career. Everyone keeps saying I'm not a main eventer. Yeah, I've hung with you, even though you do come out on top. Can you imagine tonight taking on Okada and winning? And I know from your experience, you've already taken him on, and you had him. He was so close, wasn't because of interference, but this is on our turf. So hopefully you have my back to make sure there's no interference, one-on-one, and hopefully I have the heart and the ability to prove I can beat Okada and I'm a true main eventer. It was one of the best, greatest matches of my career with one of the crappiest endings of all time. But the thing is, I know I had him beat, and I know, Dane, deep down, you can beat him too. Make me proud. Just like I know Sky 7. You can too, Root, but it'd be Sky 7 if she gets what she's been begging and asking for in the office as we speak with Amy. That is right. She wants Sabrina at Carnage, and Wolf is also there, wants it too. But she wants herself. Hopefully Sky will get it. And then, at Carnage, new women's champion, Sky 7. Soaring through. Wow. You hear that? So Sky 7 had a sound over, and Ruthless have both been going to Amy to get a title opportunity for the women's title. I wonder if she will give it to either of them. What's your guys' thoughts? As we see it, whoa, what the hell is that by Dane? Holy fudge. Anyway, tell me what you guys think.
I don't know, I'm in too much pain to even care. I'm not sure what I think about it. I mean, there's an opportunity for them. I don't blame them for taking it. Oh, and SupernovaTiffy, have you been able to see Ivan Reaver lately? Unfortunately, no. Every time I go, his one guest spot's always filled, and of course it's by Tanya. What, really? Have you been there every single day early? Most days? I'm a busy person. Yeah, but I'm surprised you're not, like, sleeping out there at night. Why would I when I have a perfectly comfortable bed?
Yeah, she got that legend change she got to be doing as well, remember?
And it's not like I haven't been trying to text him and call him.
2. Oh, kick out,
But
kick out.
every time I do, nothing gets through.
Well, Carter's got Dane where he wants
I'm
him.
starting to think that he's ignoring me.
You could be jealous of the legendary training you're getting. Knowing that he's ever become truly legendary. Especially with his injury.
Please, he'll be fine. And he'll come back better than ever.
Oh, behind him. You'll be by Dane on the Carter.
I hope Dane wins. What about you? I'm gonna have to go with Dane too.
I want Dane to win, but I feel Carter's going to pull this off. Because, and again, the stipulations I believe are intact again. Looking at this stuff, that Carter needs to win for the actual signature thing. Okay, anyway, I'm getting back to this stuff. Oh, what a clothesline. He has to win his last match with that, if I'm not mistaken.
Are you gonna tell us what else is on there?
I've read a bit more of his contract, and apparently he also had to sweeten the deal. I guess that's how he got Okada to sign it. Because he basically wrote, if everyone wants me, and if Okada absolutely loses against Striker at Carnage, he will face him in a match of his choosing at the very next pay-per-view. So in a world where the best in the world would be, it would be Happy versus Okada, but Happy will pick the match stipulation. So if I'm understanding this contract right, we have basically Striker's stipulations in place. Okada must win every match from today to basically the next pay-per-view to activate this. And then when the Carnage 6 happens, Striker versus Okada, the winner will advance to the best in the world. Kenny versus Happy, the winner will advance to the best in the world. But if Kenny wins, it'll be Striker versus Kenny, it'll be Okada versus Kenny next pay-per-view. If Happy wins and Striker also wins, Striker will have to go through 3 pay-per-views of his choosing of opponents to get the 4th pay-per-view with Happy, what he cannot refuse, and to get the best in the world. If Striker loses any of them matches, Happy's the best in the world. And by doing that, if Okada lost to Striker, he will face in a stipulation match of Happy's choosing the next pay-per-view. And of course, if Okada wins, it'll be Okada going through that gauntlet of 3 pay-per-views to get to Happy. Holy fudge, his end bit! Striker didn't see this, obviously. If Striker does not win best in the world, he will be fired. Holy fudge, his career's on the line. Wow, with all them details, what do you think about that? Holy fudge.
Can he really be fired from his own company?
There's something that's more to do with the company as well. The company might even be on the line.
Oh. Would you like a magnifying glass?
What? No, there's a lot of Java here. That's why it's taking me a bit to get through. But I think the gist is this company is on the line too, but it doesn't anything to say where it goes. So I don't know.
I'll take it.
Oh wait a minute, this is like page 17 of 18. You didn't give me the 18th page. That's where it goes into about the company stuff. Happy's kept that.
Doesn't mean he gets it.
I don't know. Whatever's on that page, I guess.
Oh my god, could you imagine your sister and Happy Man being co-owners?
I got no clue. Wow.
Oh, I shouldn't laugh. Ow, it hurts.
Oh.
I bet.
Oh, Ruth's trying to get the attention of April, and Dave's going with Kendall to the face. But again, Striker, as it said, has to win best in the world, or he's fired his company. So if Carter loses this, he won't even get the opportunity to face Okada. He's fired. So yeah, even though we want Dane to win at this point, I kind of want Okada to win. 1, 2, ooh. Okada's got to win these matches.
I guess we gotta go with Okada then.
From behind. Oh, German. Oh, we reversed. Oh my God! He's on
Win.
That was the Rainmaker, people. The Rainmaker. Remember, he hit that on Striker and knocked him unconscious. Then gave him another 4 for good measure. Striker hit his moonsault and knocked him unconscious a few years back. I think that's a statement to Striker. Look, he's just standing over Dane. Dane's getting counted out. Okada's going to win this. That's a statement to Striker.
Is that just for Dane? Because why shouldn't he be in the ring?
No, she's announcing Okada. Okada's the victor.
Oh, I guess because he didn't get up.
Yeah, Okada won. My count out. That was a statement to Striker, definitely. Wow, what? If he gets hit with that Rainmaker, I think his career's in the company on his side's over. Holy fudge. And it's already signed. So we go to the replays. We saw Dane dumped out, and then he tried to dump Carter out. He reversed him as he suplexed him in the ring, and he went for a lovely pin attempt there, but only got a 1. That was an amazing move right there. 1.
I thought he had it
2.
there.
Well, not even 2. It was close though. There's a body slam to the outside the ring. Dane gave everything he had. In this way, he almost tried to choke him out here. I think he went for at least twice, if I'm not mistaken, in the match. That's the first or the second one. But Dane came back with a vicious powerbomb, and I thought that was going to end it there. He hooked the leg, and he's got to pull it off too, and he kicked out. And look at this, outside the ring. But Ruth, you notice how she got that little kick in there? And then she distracted the ref while he tried to win it with the kendo. I think, look at this. He hits a kendo, and I think Ruth had the ref distracted too much. Look, he hits a DDT on the kendo. Boom! On the kendo. And then, no, he got back up. And here, in the air. RKO again. He tried for the kendo, just missed it. He rolled him over here. 1, 2, 3. Oh, he kicked out just, even without the ref being there. And then Rainmaker. And like that, it's all she wrote. Lights out. Dane doesn't even know that the match is over at this point. But it is. And now we got, if Jess loses, she's fired. Let's see who our best opponent is. And here they come now. Oh, Grasshopper.
That really was a good match.
Oh my god. Is it tops?
Is it all 3 of them or just 1?
I got no clue. This ain't good if it's all 3 of them.
Maybe it's just 1. Maybe it's just Lucy.
I don't know. They come. Wait, why are they playing on bikini?
I thought that was Kyla.
Kyla, sorry. You're right, it's Kyla. Again, my memory's gone off a couple of years.
She's pregnant with your baby. She
Again,
shouldn't be out there.
Again, I don't remember this. She's not showing yet.
She's not.
Bitch, move out of my seat now.
Excuse me. Go to hell, Grasshopper. This must... Ow, get off, get off!
I warned you, bitch.
There's no need for that, is there? That's just a hurt.
Good one, Grasshopper.
This is what I keep telling everybody. This is why Tops was created. This company goes out the way to screw over the greatest in the business. That's me, the chap that runs the camp. That is Von Damn Count. That is Lucy Damn Lucky. And looks got nothing to do with her skill and how good she is. But you all trying to screw us. That's why we're at the pay-per-view. The elimination match, that was our match to win. But no, you all ganged up on us. You got us in the corner like a pack of wolves. You get at the scraps of us being tired, and you beat us. And you beat us down to get us out of Carnage. Well, I have already been to Amy. I've already asked her. I've already begged for this match. Guess what? At Carnage, me versus Sir Dave. 1-on-1. And remember this, Sir Dave, I've never lost at Carnage. And on top of that, I've been put in the Extreme Fighter Championship match. So Tito, you're still the champ. It's going to be my belt. You can count on that. And on top of that,
Lucy Lucky
going to be added to the women's title match. And all we have to do, as we really guaranteed it, we said we're going to make Jess's life a living hell before Carnage. You know what, she ain't going to make it there. That's simple. Well, it seems we just had a pre-recorded interview from Grasshopper.
Of course, you dumbass.
What's no need for that?
I just want to officially announce that anybody interferes with this match, I will fine and fire you if possible, okay? And I'll make it the biggest fine possible so I can bankrupt you, so don't even think about it. And if you're not worried about yourself, then I might just find buddies of yours who's closest to you, or fire them. It's that simple. And as for you, SupernovaTiffy, don't even think about touching me. Otherwise, your little boy toy will get fined. Or he might even get fired, and you don't want that on your conscience, do you? I mean, look at you. You're so pathetic and useless. The only time you're ever gonna win a title again and be close to the gold is by wearing somebody else's. Because you are that pathetic and useless that Ivan Reaver doesn't even want to talk to you. You said earlier how he's ignoring your calls. So, bitch, don't mess with somebody in power. Be the little peon that you are, because that's all you will ever be. Or just Theodore's little plaything. Legendary training. How pathetic are you?
Don't worry, boss. I already moved this little fat sister of yours so you can have her seat.
Oh, thank you, Grasshopper. This is such a lovely seat.
You're welcome, boss, of course. Now, like I said, I moved that, whatever you call that sister over there for
The
you.
sack of potatoes.
Yeah.
I mean, look at her. She's such a fat cow. Her and Kyle are close to the same due date. Probably just a couple days apart.
Kyle's not even showing in that ring, is she?
Exactly. Look at this one. I mean, even I wasn't showing that early.
Definitely not. You went almost 9 months without showing. You're incredible.
Well, yeah, nobody even knew I was pregnant. If I'm gonna be treated like this, I'm leaving. Bye.
You can't just leave. The boss said. You work here.
Letter.
Oh, we have in the back.
Run with the tail between your legs, you fat whore.
Wow. Unfortunately, the star. Let go to him. Now. Stars right, the stars by the stars asking, why are you trying to ask us where Jess is this night? Exactly. Jess keeps blocking our calls. We see her in the corridor. She just blanks us now. She's doing the same to Sally. Like I said, I want to help her. So does the star, and Sally does too. And we're going to listen to Sally. She said even at the time she blocks us, she pushes us away. She needs us right now, and we're not going to give up. But to answer your question, no, we do not know where she is, unfortunately, for her interview. I'm expecting she'll be in the ring when the time comes. She has to be. After all, she seems like her life's a real mess right now. She needs help in every way possible, but she's got one focus, one thing what's kind of barely keeping us together, and that's getting hands on Amy. So she'll be there. Just like us three will be there for her when she finally accepts it.
And as for you, SupernovaTiffy, I suggest you get under the table.
Yeah,
that's
there's no
where
seats
you
up here for her.
belong.
There's no seats here for her.
And no one's gonna get you a seat, either.
Exactly. Why are you so quiet over there, IVATOPIA? I'm not. Yes, you are. Ow!
Big
Idiot.
grasshopper.
Oh, yeah. Did you just kick it? Shows it to you. Ow! So last one's to kick that sludge you can.
Exactly.
Exactly.
And if I really do hope Jess loses, I feel like today's the day that she's gonna finally lose. And what you said earlier, Grasshopper, is right.
Of course it was.
It's going to be Lucy versus Ruthless versus Sky 7. And from what I saw last at the pay-per-view, and I did like what I see, we're gonna go ahead and include Zoe in that match.
Oh, from what she did earlier tonight.
She has very good assets. I mean, she's come back very good after being pregnant.
Yeah, I have to agree with you, boss. Great assets there.
I mean, let's face it. I'm sure Tina's not gonna be nearly as lucky.
As Lucy flies through the air and crushes the back. Jess. I'm enjoying this match so much.
Me too.
It's awesome.
Ow. I'm going to love tonight when Jess is finally fired. What about you, Grasshopper?
Well, you wanted us to torment her, so we might have something up our sleeve. See, look at what Von Camp's doing now, leaving a bloody pool of her own mess.
What about you, IVATOPIA?
What about me?
How do you feel about her?
Well, 18, 19. Oh, she just got in. About who?
About Jess being fired tonight.
That's nothing to do with me. She knocked my teeth down my throat, obviously.
But are you happy, sad, indifferent?
Very scared at the moment right now. Why is that? No reason. I think you misplaced that thing, Grasshopper. No, I didn't. Then Jess do a peely kick to the front head of Von Count then, but Lucy came back with it. Anyway, this makes me so angry.
It really does!
Definitely. Your sister just stayed out here. She's missing this whole match.
She really should have. Oh, I'm gonna love this part. What? How was that a DQ?
Amy, calm
What?
down.
Don't tell me to calm down.
As we go to match replays, you wanted us to torment her. We have 3 more weeks of tormenting her. She ain't making it to Carnage against you.
Fine.
If she lost tonight, it's over. We're going to spend 3 more weeks tormenting her, making her life a living hell, destroying her, annihilating her.
Oh, that is a good point. Let her make her think that she actually has a chance when she really doesn't.
Exactly. We get to torment her, leave her bleeding, leave her with nothing, have her paralysed at the end of it. It's going to be sweet. Isn't that? Right. Down there, SupernovaTiffy. Another one for good luck.
It really is. IVATOPIA, why don't you go ahead and give SupernovaTiffy a good old kick?
I don't really think that's a... Oh, okay. I'll kick him. Sorry, SupernovaTiffy.
Oh!
I kicked her. Oh, my head.
Isn't it fun?
Boss, get in here. This is fun. You may have the honours. Oh, she's hitting it. So take the mic. Come on, do your job. Do your job.
It hurts so much. I think I need a doctor.
I know. Oh, power bob it to the chair. I can't.
How's Jess doing? Did she win?
Technically, yeah, it was a DQ.
Good
Top's
job.
got himself DQ'd on purpose. Oh my god, the boss just dropped the head first of the chair.
Good job, Jess.
Well, they let it happen, basically. They want to torment her and basically destroy her over the next 3 weeks.
She can do it. I know she can.
I don't know if she can, though.
Man, it's Jess we're talking about.
I know, but look how hurt she is and destroyed she is.
What about how hurt I am?
Yeah, I know, I'm sorry about that. They told me I had to kick you and they will smack me in the head. And she's the boss.
I've left Grasshopper alone and haven't said anything to him, and he does this?
What do you mean he does this? What are you talking
He
about?
kicked me!
Oh, yeah, he kept smacking me in the head. He smashed something over my head at one point. That's what originally started this whole 2-year thing, too. So I need to watch my memory. I don't want to lose any more of my brain cells memory.
I want to get over my injury.
I know, and I thought you were close, but I could have reset after that problem he gave you. Oh, what's this? Striker! Showstopper! What the hell is going on here? When did you even come back, Amy? And not only are you back, you're up to your old tricks, manipulating everybody, beating them down against the rules, doing everything your way. Well, I have a little talk with some people in the back. Apparently you've got some kind of contract, I can't stop now, unfortunately, because you've activated it a long time ago, involving Jess. But one thing is going to happen tonight, and that's quite simple. You cannot fire anybody if they try to interfere in this, or like them in the ring right now. Hit the damn credits and stop this fight. In the ring? Oh, it's Sally and Claw and Star. They can't be fired or fined. Oh, Jess has got hands on Amy. Look at this. She's got it in the air. Oh, she reversed her.
I hope they...
In the air. She just kneed her in the face to the boss.
I'm so glad she has help. And that's all for today, folks.
Yeah, like, subscribe, good stuff. I've been heading down to IVATOPIA alongside.
SupernovaTiffy.
Yeah, bye, everyone. Have a great one today. Bye. I can't remember what's happening out there. Wow. Bye, everyone.